What's going on, everybody? Good morning, happy Saturday. So today I've got a fairly easy one, Freightliner Cascadia. The battery setup's a little different, but if your batteries look like this, now I already removed a battery because I had to go to the dealership and get a core. Now these batteries are less than a year old. These are kind of your standard batteries that you're going to buy. I kind of call them entry-level batteries. There's nothing wrong with them, but this, again, they're more of a lower end, and especially if you're an over-the-road guy, I don't recommend them. We're going to go with something a little different. I'm going to show you what we're using, and we got those from Alliance over at our Velocity Freightliner right down the street. So these batteries literally were sweating, and I can hear them sizzling. Okay, you can see here, look at that. I'm hoping the camera shows all that. I literally have acid that's kind of been going everywhere. We're going to put new batteries in there. We're going to clean this all up first, and then we're going to go from there, guys, and clean it up. Make it look pretty, make it look presentable, and make sure it works, most importantly. So if your batteries look like that and they smell like rotten eggs, I would definitely look at replacing them. You're going to have some bad batteries. You may have an overcharging, so we're going to have to make sure that the alternator is charging properly, or maybe you just had the wrong batteries in there and we're not using them maybe the way they're designed to be. So anyway, let's get a video going. We're going to go ahead and get this out. As soon as Tony's down there, he's going to do an oil change as well. So he's going to move out of the way. I want to make sure he's done, and then we're going to go ahead and get these batteries swapped out. So I know there we go. Hopefully that kind of shows a little bit there. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these batteries out. Let's get this cleaned up, show you the new batteries, get them installed, and make sure everything works. Alrighty, guys, just like that. Very simple, very easy to remove. I'm hoping the camera again shows all that. Look at that. That's a lot of battery acid that's there. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the batteries really quick. Take a look at that. Now again, the fourth battery, I had to take that back as a core. I had 3 others here, so anyway, you get the idea. So yeah, these are definitely pretty bad. Should not have this going on. So most importantly, what I'm going to recommend once we get this replaced, if you're replacing batteries, start your truck, make sure everything is charging properly. Okay, again, maybe not the right fit batteries for this. In other words, you're not using the right batteries for the right job. Okay, you've got the nice entry-level ones, which you're going to find at any dealership. But if you're running accessories, I've kind of learned over the years, and maybe if I'm wrong, guys, feel free to correct me down in the comments. I don't mind. You got to get the right batteries for the right job. So there's gel batteries. Those are like $300-400 a piece. There's the dual purpose. Those I like. Those have actually been very, very good, very reliable, especially for over the road. Probably about an extra 15-20 bucks more. And I think it's a far better battery. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. I'm going to see if I got a little rubber mat. Maybe I can put that on there and then put the batteries on and go from there. So let's get this going. Let's get it cleaned up. Alrighty, guys, we are back. Got everything cleaned up, watered it all down, making it look nice and pretty. I did put this little rubber mat down. Some of them had them in the past, some of them don't. Anyway, not really that big of a deal. So we got the batteries in. Just always, if you're a little confused, sometimes the positives will be down the center, sometimes they'll be on the other side. The ground will typically be a little bit here, depending on your model. So if you're ever confused, I definitely would recommend that you go ahead and take a photo before you start taking things apart, especially if you got accessories. It can get a little confusing. So right now, we're gonna go ahead and install our batteries. And again, their positives are gonna be on the inside, closest to the chassis, at least for this particular model. I don't know if the camera's gonna show this here, but let me show you guys where my finger's at. Each battery, what they're starting to do now, because some of you guys are getting a little shady, you guys are getting some old batteries and putting them on and saying, hey, these batteries are defective. So what they're doing now is they're gonna go ahead and write down the serial number. I would advise you to do the same thing. Write down the serial number on your invoice. This way you know exactly, in case something got swapped out, or maybe somebody down the road swapped something out. Anyway, serial number, write them down. So we're gonna be installing these. These are a dual purpose battery from Alliance. Okay, they got the same 1-year warranty on it. It's a 730 cold cranking amp. These have been pretty good, especially I've noticed that for guys with the accessories and over the road. For local guys, maybe a little bit of a different story. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this battery in here and let's go. All right, guys, I'm hoping this is a good shot. May have to upgrade and get those Ray-Ban glasses with the camera built into it. There we go. Close enough. Kind of shifted over on me. I don't like that. Let me see if I can fix it. GoPro, turn off. All right, guys, so what my dad was wanting to explain to me, now he's got a lot more experience, and yes, sometimes I get frustrated because I'm in the middle of something and little interruption, but you know what? Take the time and listen to the guys that know what the fuck they're talking about. So my dad said, very important, when you're working on these trucks, in his experience, a lot of times they have a little rubber mat. I'm just putting a really thin one. He said mostly for the vibration. Sometimes these have some ridges and they will work their way into the bottom of the battery and kind of leak. So if you can, make sure you got something on there. Just again, help with the vibration. I've seen some of them with it and few of them without. So err on the side of caution, guys. If you got something like this, maybe a little bit thicker. If I had something thicker, I would do that. Or maybe an old truck mat, you can cut it to size, put that underneath, and it'll definitely help out with that. So keep that in mind. Right now we got our battery in there. Again, positives on the inside. We're gonna put them all the same. I'm gonna connect the positives at the very end and then grounds and so on and so forth. And again, we're gonna keep the same thing going. And now another thing, you know what? When the mat's a lot thicker, it makes it a lot easier to slide the battery in. Right now, it's like a fucking yoga mat, pretty much. It's pretty thin. Watch your fingers, guys. All right. Good enough. Let's keep going. These you can just shove them to the back. So when they have a handle, makes things a lot easier. Let's see here. Guys, and then literally just slide the last one in, grab it from up here. Nope. Oops. All right, that's all right. Shit happens. All righty. Gonna go ahead and grab our positives. Again, hoping the camera is gonna actually show that. Hold on, guys. All right. Let me try and adjust the cam just a little bit. All righty. So, all right, positive. Let's get this bad boy up here. Positive. Come on, baby. There we go. All right. So let me take off the camera. Let me show you guys right in there. There we go. We got our positives all lined up. I don't have the actual nuts on there to hold them down. I'm gonna go ahead and get those right now. They're typically just a simple 9/16, something like this, okay? You can do something like that. Very simple, just simply put it on there. There we go. Alrighty, you're getting the idea, guys. Very simple. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those down right now in a second. So our positive is all hooked up. Our ground, so here we go. This is our ground. Again, we're gonna go ahead and line this up. But I'm not going to hook it up just yet, just because, again, we're still doing an oil change. And then I'll fire it up after at the very end to go ahead and verify the charging, oil pressure, and all the good things there. And here's our ground cable that's going to be here onto the side. So I'm just going to leave that there for now. So let me go ahead and tighten down the positives. Be right back. Alrighty guys, here we go. Oh, do a little something. Done. Done. All done. Positives are all done. So what I'm going to do right now is just simply line up the grounds. There we go. Ground, ground, ground. There you go. Pretty simple. I'm going to leave this one for the very end once we're ready to go and start the truck up now and actually verify our repairs. Now normally there are 2 grounds, if I'm not mistaken, that come from the chassis. This one actually only has one, which is here. Sometimes you're going to see one on the left and one on the right, so it's a little different, I guess, depending on the application. But like I said, guys, take a picture. And again, make sure you have everything on the same side. Now, if some of you guys are asking, hey, where's the, sometimes there's a little support that goes over the top to hold that down, okay? This truck did not have it. I don't know if it came equipped with one. I'm not gonna install it. Again, that's just the way this particular truck came. Normally they do have something like that that sits across and kind of secures it here, but you know what, I'm gonna see if I have anything for it just in case. But if not, keep in mind they should have something like that to secure them properly, but this is actually pretty secure right here, so I do like that. So anyway, let's go to spray some of the little corrosion, anti-corrosion stuff on there, and that's about it. So almost done, guys. Alrighty guys, oil change all done. We've got 10 gallons all done, ready to go. Got the batteries all hooked up except for the ground, which is gonna be right here. So let's go ahead and get the ground hooked up. That should pretty much be that. So let's grab the keys, be right back. Alrighty guys, got the side fairing on there, got the keys hooked up, got everything ready to go. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me move that over there. Man, smells like rotten egg in here. Alrighty, this truck does have 1,077,276. So we're almost at 1.1 million miles. I've done videos on this truck before. I do have a check engine light, and that is because the DPFs need to be serviced. Okay, that's very important. Again, Detroit recommends replacing DPFs, not baking them. That's just what I've been told. Choice is really up to you guys. These new ones are a little more sensitive. Let's look for the, there we go. We got 12.5 volts. Ready, Chavo? All right, guys. So we're gonna verify charging is good. And of course, as always, oil pressure. Here goes. Oil pressure, oil pressure, oil pressure. There we go. Look at that. 60. Voltage 13.8. Should be about 14.1. 13.9. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Let's bump up them RPMs a little bit. All right, not too bad, 13.9. Imagine right now it should be going to 14. There we go, see? There we go. Easy peasy, guys. 14, should go up to 14.1. Again, these are brand new batteries. We're gonna use the dual ones from Alliance over at Freightliner. And that's pretty much that, guys. So this video's all done, ready to go, guys. And if you ever have any questions, as always, I encourage you guys to hit me up, shoot me a message. I'm more than happy to help you guys out. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe. Guys, have yourself a great weekend. Easy way to change your batteries. I hope this helps.